Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah and I have a 8-month-old little boy named Ford, and he is the little love of my life. I just adore that baby more than anything in this whole world. Today I'm coming at you with 9 tips of advice for a new mom. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time mom, if you're a second-time mom, if you're a 5th-time mom. All of these tips will apply to you, and literally anytime mom will be able to take away from this video. So the first tip that I have for you is to document everything. I am a very sentimental person, so this is extremely important for me. Document pregnancy, document your birth, document the newborn stage, document the toddler stage. Literally take a million pictures, because you will never get that chance to take those pictures again. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're only gonna be this little for this long. Motherhood is very bittersweet because it's truly heartbreaking whenever your babies are like so small and they're getting bigger, and it's just crazy. So document every little thing. Do that expensive newborn shoot. Do that expensive maternity shoot. Do photo shoots with your baby as they get older. Do those monthly pictures. Document absolutely everything. I tell any pregnant mom that I'm friends with, that I talk to, honestly, start a YouTube channel, because that's the reason why I started a YouTube channel, is because I wanted to document my pregnancy. I wanted to document my birth, which I did. I wanted to document Ford's newborn stage, which I really didn't, and I really wish I did. So do a YouTube channel. Even if you don't like publicly post those videos, do it privately so that way you can still like look back on them, or do like a private Instagram account where you just share everything, every picture of them, every hiccup, every sneeze, every smile. Just document it all. My second tip is don't beat yourself up about breastfeeding. That goes for if you breastfeed or if you choose not to breastfeed. Whichever choice you choose, that is 1000% up to you. You do what you feel is best for you and for your baby. If that means you're not breastfeeding, that's nobody else's business but yours. And if you are breastfeeding, it is the most physically demanding, mentally demanding, emotionally demanding. Coming from a person who had a really hard time with latch issues, with supply issues, I didn't breastfeed for as long as I wanted to, but I'm telling you guys, don't beat yourself up, because you know, you tried. You did all you could, and that's literally all you can do. And formula isn't bad at all. I started supplementing Ford with formula when he was like 2 weeks old. You were doing the best you can, and that is amazing. Tip number 3 is to get out of your house. Get some you time. Go to Target, go to Starbucks. Literally just get out of the house. When you are a new mom and you have this new baby and you're dealing with other kids possibly, like, you just feel so constricted, and you're just in your house all the time taking care of this baby, and it can get very overwhelming. So I'm telling you, just get out of the house once a day. That would be best. Go on a walk. If you can't be good for yourself, then you can't be good for your baby. And mental health is very, 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 very important. Get some time to yourself. Get some time away from your baby, your other kids, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever. Get some time to yourself. Tip number 4 is to be as prepared as possible for your something that I suggest is just have stations. Have stations for your diaper situation. Have stations for your postpartum, you know, care situation in the bathroom. have as many stations as possible. If you're in the living room most of the time, have a station in there, have a station in the bedroom. I just had stations of things that I did and things that I needed readily available. Be as prepared as possible when it comes to things that you have to do on the day-to-day. Tip number 5 is it's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to be upset. I know whenever I was breastfeeding, when he would wake up in the middle of the night, I was very frustrated. I was frustrated a lot as a new mom, and every new mom is going to be frustrated, and that is 100% okay. Do not feel like you're a bad mom, because you're not. Literally every mom feels frustrated, and it is 1000% okay. You are not a bad mom. You are a great mom. Next tip is to take everyone's advice with a grain of salt. You're going to get a million pieces of advice. Everybody's gonna put in their 2 cents of how you should raise your child, what you should do, where they should sleep, everything. And while sometimes it is nice to hear from experienced moms or whatever, most of the time it is unsolicited. You need to do what works for you and your baby. So something that works for somebody else and their baby may be the total opposite of what works for you and your baby. Every baby is different. Even siblings, like the same siblings, you can't compare. You can't say that this situation was right or die for this baby when your baby could be completely different. So just follow your gut as a mom. I know I definitely seeked advice about some things, but at the same time, take everyone's advice with a grain of salt. Follow your gut. Do what works for you and your baby. So for example, I co-slept with Ford. I did it in a very safe way. Like, I always made sure that like he was in the crook of my arm and I couldn't roll over onto him, or he couldn't suffocate himself in any way. And he always slept with the owlet sock on. But that's what worked for me. Most people will tell you, oh, never co-sleep, make sure they're in their crib, and that is ultimately what's safest. But co-sleeping was what worked for me and my baby. We still co-sleep. Even though he does sleep in the swing, he still sleeps with me. So do what works for you and your baby. My next tip is don't let your friends and family bully you into letting you see the baby. Maybe I shouldn't say bully. Just don't let them pressure you. Like, everything is on your own time. Everything is up to you. You're the mom. So if you don't feel comfortable with people coming to see the baby, tell them no. Like, I had a very hard time telling people no, and I felt really bad making people wait and just telling people, like, you know, it really would make me feel uncomfortable if you came, just because of the pandemic. Like, literally, the pandemic has really made me a hermit. I really just felt bad, like, when people would be like, hey, can I come see the baby? And I was like, no. Like, I felt so bad because, you know, I know they want to see the baby, but ultimately you should not feel bad for doing what you feel is best for you and your baby. If it's for reasons because of the pandemic, you should never feel bad for wanting to protect the health of your baby. Yeah, so don't let family and friends pressure you. Don't feel bad when you tell them, can you come later, or I'm just not comfortable with that right now. My next tip is to take everything from the hospital. I don't know what specifically your hospital provides you. I know my friends in Canada, they the hospitals don't really provide them with much, but here, my hospital, they give you diapers, they give you a full bulb sucker, they give you a thermometer. What else do they give you? Diapers, wipes, you know. They give mom those little mesh underwear. They give you the Dermaplast, they give you the Tux, they gave me like hemorrhoid cream, I don't know, but they give you a lot, and my suggestion is to take it all. I took every diaper, I took everything that they gave me. I took a few swaddles because honestly that's the only swaddle that I swaddled Ford up in. Like, I bought a crap ton of those stretchy swaddles and those cute swaddles literally for like 3 months. The only swaddles he was in was those hospital swaddles. So take it all. If your hospital gives it to you, take it all, because they're just gonna throw it away anyways. Like, they can't reuse it except for the swaddle blankets. I wouldn't go overboard with the swaddle blankets, but I definitely took a handful of them. And my last tip is just to soak up every moment. Soak it all up, because they, like I said, they are only this little for this long. Like, every second they're growing, and it's really sad. Like, it's really sad because they're so small, and then they just get so big. And it's crazy. Time is definitely a thief. So just really be in the moment, document everything, soak up every snuggle. Don't worry about, oh, that's another tip, you cannot spoil a baby, so hold them 24/7 if you want to. If you want to hold them while they sleep, hold them while they sleep. Just soak it all up, because you're gonna blink and they're gonna be 8 months old and like 30 pounds. So soak it all up, enjoy it. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know down below, because I didn't really record most of the like postpartum videos that I wanted to, and I'm like just now starting to record those. So if you have any advice for new moms, drop it down below, because I'm sure there's more tips that I missed. Those are just the top 9 that came to mind. Make sure you give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'm so close to 200 subscribers, and I really hope to hit that by the end of March. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.